This is Jonathan for Drain Doctor. We are at number 36A Taupo Cres in Camborne, job number 14391A. We are cameraing the sewer at the moment. I'm down 152 feet. What does that make it? We're about 50 metres down the drain. We're past the boundary at this point, and what I have is some serious tree roots, as you can see there. One moment, sort this out. Get out of there. This is down on the neighbour's property. Oh no, here we go. Let's give you a good look at them there. So as you can see, it is about 90% of the pipe there, also solids attaching onto it. I cannot get any further past that point. I think it is probably 2 metres outside the boundary. So I'll just pull back, get a good shot of the rest of the drain. So the pipe material is obviously 100mm earthenware. There's some more tree roots there coming through that dislodgement. Give you a good shot of that dislodgement. Right there. Yeah, so that's where I've had to stop. I'll just keep pulling back here. So we have a PVC straight inspection right there, right on the boundary presumably. Get a good shot of that, it's looking pretty nice. Section of PVC pipe here. And we are back to earthenware. That joint for the PVC there looks pretty good. I'll just give you a measurement of that if I can push down. So it's probably 140 feet actually. 140 feet to the PVC inspection. So we are at 130 feet right now. We've had a change of direction there that cuts across on a 45-degree angle from the last mark that I shot. The last mark I shot is this bend. And there is an inspection directly upstream of it. You see there. Just keep pulling back here. 125 feet now. So we've got a slight positive dislodgement there, slight, it's probably about 10 mil displaced, but like I say, it is positive on a pretty steep gradient, so everything is actually going to cascade straight over this. That should not be a problem. Cobwebs. So we've got a negative dislodgement there. As you can see, it is just causing a bit of stranding there, but with the velocity everything's going to come through. It will wash over. Now this, one of these is going to be a break. I think it's this front one here. That's actually likely to be a break in the pipe. Check down there. I think that one might be the joint, and this one might be the break. Well, in saying that, there could actually just be two short bits, because it could be the end of the junction and they needed another section perhaps. Not 100% sure. Let's quite difficult to tell as well. But then we have a straight inspection. And that is all that. I'll give you the measurement in feet. 105 feet to the front of the lens there. So roughly 35 meters. We have some more minor tree root intrusion there, you just see it, and a slight negative dislodgement on that bend. That's the best picture I think we're going to get. But you can see the tree roots on the top of the pipe there as well. Let's go back around here, a little bit more tree roots there, coming through the inspection bend. And that is at 30 meters. Well, sorry, 33 meters, 99 feet. Keep pulling back. We have a change of gradient there. Nope, just a negative dislodgement. You can see there on the bottom of the screen. Again, the gradient is pretty steep. Everything will wash over. And because we've got a puddle sitting there, I doubt that it's leaking outside of the pipe. And that is that. Let's shoot back down to it, bear with me. 91 feet. There's a slight positive dislodgement there. Good look at that. Slight negative dislodgement there. Let's see that there. Pipe has just moved a touch. And then change of direction, obviously. It's an inspection right there. With an inspection cap, you can just make it out there at the top of the screen. And that is at 84 feet. Just push back right to the inspection. 84 feet to the inspection cap. Another inspection there, you can just see it, and that is at 78 feet from the bathroom gully. I will get you a shot of where I filmed from, the access point. We're now at 75 feet, so we're at 25 metres from the gully where probably the mass. Some cobwebs, a little bit of tree roots there, starting to grow in. That's at 62 feet. Some more there. That's at 60 feet, so that's at 20 metres on that little mass there. A little bit more there. That's at 56. 57 feet. Actually, is that a pressure crack on there? Yes. So there's also a crack there in front of the joint, I believe. It looks to be full circumferential. And I believe, is that where the trees are coming through, or are they coming through the joint? It looks like they're coming through the joint. And, sorry, one moment. Yeah. 57 feet from the kitchen gully. Slight change of direction there. There's another inspection cap, you can just see it on the top of the screen there, and the straight inspection. Oh, come on now. Right, forgive me, we just lost picture. So we were 50 feet down just then when the screen blipped on us. I think there's a crack there. Just look at the screen there, you've got the two lines. You can faintly see a line in the cobweb mass there. I think there is potentially a crack below the joint, and that is at 50 feet. Another inspection there, so that's basically at 15 metres, right there. Slightly upstream of that we've got a hairline crack, and the joint, so the crack is just downstream of the joint there, see it quite clearly. We have another crack right there. You see it running around the bottom of the pipe. We cannot see it on the top because it is encrusted. And that is at 40 feet. Potentially another hairline stress crack, full circumferential there, or maybe not, might not be full circumferential. I'm going to say that it is, because it looks like it. And that is at 35 feet. Another hairline crack there in front of that joint, you can see that quite clearly. And that is at 30 feet, so 10 metres. Slight displacement of the joint there. I think we're just on the bend. Ooh, that could actually be a break. That there is the joint. We can see the big root starting to grow on through there. And then that is actually a crack. Now that is right at the front. Looking at the house, it's the front right hand corner of the house. There is a mark there for this bend. So for that inspection. So we have a mark for that. And then even that bend is cracked again. You see it there behind the joint, that little hairline crack. And heading back toward the gully now. We have a junction for potentially the kitchen gully. A slight dislodgement there. That's alright. Slight negative dislodgement there. Looks like it's still got integrity. And then a crack upstream of it. Get a good look at that crack. And then we're pulling through into the gully trap junction. So upstream of here, there is just a vent and probably a toilet branch. I will get you a shot of where we filmed from. So we filmed, I'll just shake off the drops here, pardon me. We filmed from this gully trap here. We have, there is the terminal vent for the house, sticking up through the eaves there. I presume one of these windows is a toilet, so there's likely to be a toilet branch just there, about 200 millimeters deep beneath the concrete. I'll stop filming here and I'll go and find an access point for the stormwater.